Hello my friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. We're back here again, and today we are going to be making my sweet potato pie, which was requested. We've got the mac and cheese coming along soon, and today we're going to be learning how to make my sweet potato pie filling recipe. It's really great. It's from an old recipe book that I love that comes back from home from my mom. So I'm going to show you what we've got here to make that sweet potato pie filling for Thanksgiving. Hope you're ready. So here we've got all of the ingredients that will be needed to make the sweet potato pie. We've got 1 yam, which is enough to make 2 cups of sweet potato. We've got half a cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of evaporated milk, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, cinnamon, and vanilla extract, and 3 eggs and melted butter. So now what's next is we're gonna get ready to steam this yam so we can get it mashed down for some pie filling. All right, so like I said, we've got to cut up this yam and wash. We don't need to peel it. We're just gonna cut it up into large, about inch wide chunks so that we can go ahead and put it in the pot and into the steamer. So first, you're gonna need a cutting board. And there you go. Yams just about that thick so that they can steam quickly. Shouldn't take too long. Maybe about 20 minutes or so and they should be ready. So to steam, you're going to need a large pot. You're also going to need one of these for the steaming. Whoa! Then you want just enough water on the inside so it's not coming through the steamer at the bottom. And we'll go ahead and put that on the quick boil as well because we want it to steam as quickly as possible. We want that pie. I want the pie. All right, then we'll go ahead and add those sweet potatoes in there. Just want to make sure that they have space all around so that they can all properly have plenty of steam so that they can cook quickly. Just enough room for everyone. And so we'll let that go ahead and boil underneath and steam for about 20 or so minutes. Keep an eye so you can check. When they are tender, you just pierce them with a fork like a potato, and then you're good. And now that it's been about 20 minutes, it's time to check on these babies. They look pretty good. Should be tender. Oh yeah, look at that. See that give? All the way through. They are ready. So you can go ahead and turn the fire off, and we're gonna take them out so that they can cool for a little bit before we peel them. So now that the sweet potatoes have cooled off enough, you can now peel them. And that's it. Now that they're peeled, we can go ahead and throw them into the mixer to get them all mushed up so that we can add all the other ingredients and make it all one big happy family of pie filling. Now we've got the sweet potato in here. 2 cups of sweet potato we saw as we peeled them. And then we just throw them in here and they're kind of mashed. Some melted butter, which was that half a cup of melted butter in here. And we're just gonna mix that all together. And so you want to kind of just let that get all combined. We're going to add in our sugar. So we've got our half a cup of sugar, or rather this one's the full cup of white sugar. And then we've got our half a cup of packed brown sugar. Okay, we'll come out. Ooh, that was kind of satisfying. So you just want to beat that until it's kind of more combined together. It's getting that little bit more of a runnier consistency once you have the sugars in there. And then we're just going to slowly add those eggs. You just want to add it slowly one by one so it can all get incorporated. I'm going to turn this up a little higher. The next one in there. Get it all blended up. That last egg. Just gonna let that go for a little bit. And now that we've gotten that all smooth, we're gonna get the evaporated milk. So that was 1 cup of evaporated milk, and that's gonna go ahead and go in. Slowly incorporate that into the mix. And now we're going to add the vanilla extract. That's 1 teaspoon of that. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Nutmeg. Gives it a really great flavor. Everything holiday, everything you want in something really yummy, festive, and holiday-ish. It's just delicious. And it's super simple. This is a super simple recipe. I forget what the name of the book is. I have to ask my mom. But it definitely has this recipe in it. And this is the pie filling that we use. So once that is all mixed up, so I'm going to take that off. And that's it. That's basically it. It's a little foamy right now because it's been beaten all up. But it happens so quickly, and that's it. And what I love to do is I actually like to let it sit overnight before I put it in my pie filling. And what you want to do is before I put it in my pie crust. And you can use any type of pie crust. Sometimes I'll make my own pie crust. Sometimes it's too much fuss. This year, I bought pie crust. Just keep it easy. And of course, I went to Trader Joe's. And that was frozen, so I have to defrost it first. So I'll show you the finished product later on, possibly on Thanksgiving Day. But for now, I'm gonna let this sit overnight because everything can really come together. You get a different type of texture, I feel. All the ingredients just kind of like combine really well, and it tastes so much better the next day. And you may want to blind bake your crust, which means you go ahead and put your crust in first before you put the filling in, since it's a wet filling. And you're going to go ahead and you could put some parchment paper on the inside, add some beans or rice, I think it is, so that it can go in the oven and just bake a little bit first so that it can hold up and not give you a soggy bottom crust. And then after that, you pour this in, pop it in the oven at 375 degrees for 1 hour, and bam, done. Tastes amazing. So please try this recipe. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please let me know. And happy holidays, friends. Till next time.